What's up, Kate and Cass? Today is Saturday the 21st of January, and it does not feel like the 21st of January because it's like in the 50s in Louisville, which is weird. Yesterday it was 60 degrees, but I'm not mad about it. Anyway, it's 9:40. I'm about to go over to KH Gym because Nick and I are going to film a posing video together. Actually, it's an informative video on posing tips for all divisions. He'll have the stuff on all divisions on his channel. Then afterwards, Jared, who is my video guy, he is going to film my shoulder workout. So we will have a nice little shoulder workout edit for you guys in this video. Should be a good one because Jared does great work. And yeah, that's what's going on. Let's go. So I just wanted to take you through a shoulders and chest workout with me today. I trained shoulders and chest twice per week. So earlier in the week I did more of a volume-based workout. So today I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on strength as opposed to volume. So let's get into it. So one thing that people don't do enough of, and I used to fall into this category, is warming up. You want to make sure that you're moving your joints and your muscles through the ranges of motion that you're going to be going through during your workout. If you don't, you run the chance for risking injury, you run the risk for not pushing your strength as effectively as you could, and it's just like set yourself up for a good workout. So something that I like to do for upper body especially is I'll do about 15 external rotations, 15 lateral raises, 15 overhead presses, 15 about rear delt flies right here. And just making sure I'm moving my muscles that I'm using through the ranges of motion that they're going to be moved in during my workout. I don't do a ton of static stretching before a workout, that's more for after, because you know your workout is dynamic, you want to warm up the same way. This also includes things like warm-up sets. This is a more static stretch that I will do, but I love doing it before my shoulder workouts. So you know that stretch they always have you do in gym class where you would like reach your arms behind your back? It's kind of a similar thing, so I just take band like this that I got off of Amazon. You can check my Amazon store in the description box if you want to see bands like this. But you just grab it with one hand and then you take the opposite arm, the one up top, and you pull. And if you turn, you can kind of see, and you can feel this more too. It feels like it's literally pulling both my trap and my deltoid away from the bone, like really stretching that out to help warm that up, because I find that that gets really sore and just tight a lot for me, so that helps a lot. And just flip it around. Do the other side. Just hold it for a few seconds. Toss in some pull aparts to work on scapular retraction, because that's a lot of what we're going to be doing with our shoulder training. You want to make sure your scaps are nice and stable. And now we work. And with these, since we are trying to push a little bit more strength, it's okay if you get a bit of a push press in there. It's okay if you use a little bit of leg, just control the eccentric down. I've noticed for shoulder development in particular, I respond really well to slow controlled eccentrics or the lowering or negative portion of the movement. So it's okay if you have a little push as long as you're controlling that eccentric with this stuff here today. So if you see me push a little bit, that's why. Alright, so today, like I said, I'm training shoulders and chest. So basically what I do when I'm setting up my program is I pick 4 shoulder exercises and 2 chest exercises, just because as a bikini girl, my shoulders are my main focus, not so much chest development. But you do still need to hit chest though, because you do get some anterior delt recruitment from that, and it just contributes to overall balance, postural balance as well. So I picked my main compound movement for shoulders. My main compound movement for shoulders today is going to be the Klokov press. I put these in my videos a lot. What the whole Klokov terminology means is Klokov is a famous Olympic lifter, and he does a lot of behind the neck snatch grip pressing. So when I say Klokov press, it's a behind the neck snatch grip press. So essentially a behind the neck wide grip press, if you're not familiar with the snatch grip. Since this is more of a strength-based day slash movement in particular, since we're doing a 5-3-1 setup here, you need longer rest time, both for your muscles and for your nervous system. You know, hypertrophy work is pretty easy to recover from in a fast period of time, but with strength work, you need longer rest periods. So at least a minute between sets, at least. But we're gonna work up, this is our heavy one.
Like to see.
We just got bonus points.
Yeah.
It felt good, like, that's another thing too. Like if it feels good to do a couple more reps, like be smart. But if you think you can crank out a couple more, like crank out a couple more. That's how you build. This will be our one for the day. All right, so next, I like to try and work, like focus on what my main focus is. So for me, that's rear delts and lateral delts. So you have your anterior delt, which is your front, you have your medial delt, which is the middle, and then you have your rear delt, which is the back. They each have somewhat different properties, but we're gonna move into some lateral raises. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna work a strength aspect by working up to a heavy 5 on lateral raises, and then I'm gonna drop down the weight and then do higher reps. So I'll go 5, I'll go 8, I'll go 12, and I'll try and do like a burnout at around 15 to 20. So this is a really great movement too, where you can focus on that eccentric aspect. I really love a slow controlled eccentric on lateral raises. And I always write down my workouts because I want to be able to track them every time. So especially when you back down off of weight, that's when you can start being a little bit more strict with your reps. When I was working up to a 5 rep max, it wasn't as strict, like there was a little bit more swing. But now that the weight's lighter and I'm going for 8, 12, 15, it's easier to be a little bit more strict with form, and you should be a little bit more strict with form here. Only problem with you talking is I forget how to count. I'm pretty sure this is 11. All right, so like I said, I put in 2 chest movements and 4 shoulder movements. So this will be more of a chest focused movement. Just doing some incline presses. I focus most of my chest work on incline work, just from personal limitations, personal preference, and I find that it gets the anterior delts a little bit better. I also just have a really weak chest, so that's something that I'm trying to work on, and I find it's easier to build strength starting from an incline and then gradually flatten it as I get stronger. So same kind of rep setup, working up to a heavy 5, then gonna drop it down and do 8 and then 12. And then quick this is something that I learned when I worked in a sport performance facility, working more on athletic development and range of motion type stuff. I start with my palms pronated, well not pronated, I start with my palms facing in, and then when I press up, I rotate them out. That just moves you through a fuller range of motion as opposed to starting out and just doing that. Now, if you're a male bodybuilder, that might impact chest development because I don't need a ton of chest development, and especially having a weak chest, I would like to work a bit more range of motion and overall muscular health aspect with these, while also working straight. Am I rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. So next I'm going to move into a rear delt movement. Like I mentioned a little bit previously, rear delts are something that are big for bikini, especially in your back pose. You want some nice rear delts. So a lot of times people put these at the end of a workout as more of a burnout type, and I do that sometimes too, but it's also valuable to place them in, you know, the meat of your workout or even in the beginning of your workout if that's a weak point that you're trying to bring up. So we're going to get into some rear delt work right now. So we're going to do, looks super awkward, but it's a chest supported rear delt fly. So you're going to set up an incline bench, support your chest on it, and then with these, you start here, but I kind of turn my wrists out, kind of like I did with the chest fly where you're rotating. So I start in here, and then by the time I'm out, I'm rotated.
Pour that glass of water.
There you go. See, the videographer knows. He knows what he's talking about. Another thing, if you can get someone, if you have a training partner, to tap your rear delt area while you're doing this, that's just another great way to get that mind-muscle connection, is by having some palpation in there. Not another one, because I haven't told you yet. This is one where I am keeping it a bit higher up, so with the rear delt flies and then with these cable chest flies, I'm keeping these a bit higher up towards the end of the workout, more for a pump base. I don't really do these for strength movement quite yet. Yeah, just some cable chest flies. I'm like out of breath, I'm like...
Cable chest flies?
Alright, so this last one, this is like my finisher. This is my favorite shoulder finisher. I learned this one back when I was an Olympic lifter. It's a mid-grip muscle snatch. So with the snatch, your grip is more wide, and with the clean, your grip is a little bit more narrow. So this is about in between the two of those. And so muscle snatch, it's kind of like an upright row to press. So doing these for 3 sets of 10 to 12 at the end of a workout, try it. Your shoulders are gonna burn like crazy, because I know mine do too. You wanna get your elbows as high as you can, like an upright row, before you flip. Jack guys?
Jack.
You got the dunk delts? Alright, so that's shoulder workout. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will catch you in the next clip. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed that shoulder workout footage. Jared did a great job with the edit. I'm really excited to be working with him a little bit more on stuff for the channel, so not only bringing more educational content, but more high quality content, I guess you would say. So yeah, that was the shoulder workout. I am going to put the workout, so the sets, reps, all of that on my body space account. So I will put a little picture of that right here. And then last thing, the new flex leggings are out. There's been a flex leggings restock from Gymshark, and there are a couple of new colorways. So I'll either put a video clip here. I don't know if I have a current video clip, or a photo right here so you guys can see that. The affiliate link, as always, is in my bio. And as I mentioned in the video, if you're looking to get any of like the bands or anything that I use, those can be found on my Amazon store, which is linked below. I also did a full blog post on what's in my gym bag, breaking down everything that I have in there that I take to the gym with me, that I use throughout my workouts or for warm-ups or whatever. So be sure to check that out. I will link that in the description box below.
And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know something you liked about the video. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, love you. Bye.